Let's face it, being a woman in your 20s and 30s today isn't easy. Between career pressure, societal expectations, relationship demands, and a fast-moving financial world, there's a lot to juggle. And when it comes to money, women face unique challenges, both external and internal, that often go unspoken. In fact, research shows that women are more likely to earn less, invest less, and carry more debt than men at the same age. But it's not because they're bad with money. It's because they're taught to think about money differently, often emotionally, fearfully, or reactively. So, in this video, we're diving deep into the 10 money mistakes women make in their 20s and 30s that silently keep them broke and stressed. And more importantly, we'll show you how to fix them, one smart step at a time. Let's begin. Most women are taught how to save, but not how to build. They're told to be careful with money, not confident with it. So they avoid learning about investing, budgeting, taxes, or retirement, believing it's too complicated or not for them. Stat alert. A Fidelity study found that only 33% of women see themselves as investors, compared to 59% of men, even though women tend to outperform men in long-term investing due to their patience and consistency. Fix it. Start small. Read one personal finance book a month. Follow female finance influencers like Tori Dunlap, her first 100K, Bola Sokunbi, Clever Girl Finance, or The Budgetnista. Use free tools like Khan Academy's personal finance course, Investopedia, or Ellevest for women-focused investing advice. In your 20s and early 30s, salary negotiations are critical. Yet research shows that 60% of women never negotiate their starting salary. And this one mistake can cost them over $1 million in lost income over a lifetime. Why? Because every raise, bonus, and promotion is often based on your last salary. Start low, and you stay low. Fix it. Research market rates using sites like Glassdoor, Levels.fyi, or Payscale. Practice your ask. Say, based on my skills and market data, I was hoping we could discuss a salary closer to X. Remember, negotiating isn't rude. It's respecting your worth. Too many women believe, consciously or unconsciously, that a partner will be their financial safety net. But here's the reality. Relationships end, people change, and life throws curveballs. Whether you're single, dating, married, or divorced, you need your own plan. Fact: women are more likely to take career breaks for caregiving, which reduces lifetime earnings, and without independent wealth, that becomes a major stressor later on. Fix it. Maintain separate savings investment accounts, even if you share expenses. Always have your own emergency fund, minimum 3 to 6 months of expenses. If you're married, know your household's finances, not just your spouse's. In your 20s and 30s, peer pressure is real. Brunches, bachelorette parties, weekend trips, designer bags, it all adds up. But here's the truth. A rich lifestyle doesn't mean rich finances. Too many women fall into the trap of spending to keep up, trying to look successful instead of actually building success. Remember, every dollar you spend to impress others is a dollar you lose on your future self. Fix it. Set a monthly fun spending cap and track it with apps like Mint, Monarch Money, or Pocket Guard. Prioritize experiences over things. You won't remember the bag, but you'll remember the trip. Or better yet, the freedom of being debt-free. This one's huge. A lot of women save money, but they don't grow it. They leave thousands sitting in checking or low-interest savings accounts, paralyzed by fear of losing money in the market. But here's the cost. You're not just avoiding risk, you're guaranteeing loss due to inflation. Real. Example: $10,000 left in a bank at 0.5% interest loses value every year as inflation rises 3 to 6%. Fix it. Use beginner-friendly platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Ellevest to start with index funds or robo-advisors. Automate small investments monthly. Even $100 a month compounds fast. Read The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins, or Girls That Invest by Simran Kaur. Investing isn't risky, not investing is. Credit cards, student loans, buy now, pay later platforms, all can become financial traps. Many women don't talk about their debt. They carry it quietly, ashamed, or overwhelmed. Meanwhile, interest piles up silently, becoming an invisible weight on their future. Credit card debt alone costs the average American over $1,000 a year in interest. Fix it. Write out all your debts. List amount, interest rate, and minimum payment. Use tools like Undebt, Dottit, or Tally to build a repayment plan. Focus on the avalanche method. Pay off highest interest first. Your credit score affects everything, from your ability to buy a home, rent an apartment, get a car, or qualify for a business loan. But many women don't think about credit until they need it. And by then, it's too late. Good credit equals lower interest, better insurance rates, and more financial options. Fix it. Use a credit card for bills and pay in full monthly. Check your score monthly with Credit Karma or Experian. Keep old accounts open. They boost your credit age. Never use more than 30% of your available credit. You don't need a big income to have great credit, just discipline. Relying on one job equals risky. If that job disappears, so does your entire income. Many women wait until it's too late to build a side hustle, start freelancing, or monetize a passion. But in your 20s and 30s, you have time, energy, and tools that generations before never had. From Etsy to Upwork, coaching to affiliate marketing, side income is more accessible than ever. Fix it. Ask, what skill do I have that others would pay for? Platforms to explore: Skillshare or Udemy, Teach, Upwork/Fiverr, Freelance, Substack or Medium, Write, Etsy or Gumroad. Sell products or templates. Even an extra $500 a month invested wisely can turn into $100,000 plus in 10 to 15 years. In your 20s and 30s, you feel invincible until life proves otherwise. A car accident, medical bill, job loss, or emergency can spiral into debt if you're not prepared. 60% of bankruptcies in the US are tied to medical bills, many of which could have been softened with insurance or savings. Fix it. Build an emergency fund. Start with $1,000, then 3 to 6 months of expenses. Get health insurance, even if it's high deductible. Consider renter's insurance, disability insurance, and life insurance if others depend on you. Wealth isn't just about growing money. It's about protecting it. The biggest money mistake? Neglecting yourself. Women are raised to be caretakers for kids, partners, aging parents, co-workers. And while that's noble, it's dangerous when you abandon your own goals, dreams, and financial well-being. You matter. Your future matters. Your retirement, your freedom, your options, they matter. As the flight attendant says, put your own oxygen mask on first. Fix it. Budget for your goals, not just others' needs. Prioritize financial self-care, therapy, coaching, rest, and education. Say no to obligations that drain your time, money, and spirit. True wealth is the ability to choose. Don't give away your power, even to those you love. Here's the truth. Most women aren't bad with money. They've just been taught to avoid it, fear it, or delegate it. But the most powerful women in the world aren't the ones with perfect salaries or fancy jobs. They're the ones who know their worth, track their numbers, own their future. It's never too late or too early to start. If you're in your 20s or 30s, your financial story is still being written, and every decision you make today can ripple for decades. Avoid these 10 money traps, and you'll not only escape stress, you'll step into strength. Quick recap. 10 money mistakes to avoid. 1. Delaying financial education. 2. Not negotiating salary. 3. Relying on a partner for money. 4. Spending to impress. 5. Avoiding investing. 6. Carrying quiet debt. 7. Ignoring credit health. 8. Relying on one income. 9. Skipping insurance and emergency funds. 10. Putting yourself last. If this video gave you clarity or courage, hit that like button and subscribe to Inspirational Ideas. Share this with a sister, friend, or colleague who needs to reclaim her financial power. Comment below, which money mistake are you fixing first? And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be proactive.